Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining me, and if you're returning, thank you so much for doing so. This message could resonate for you if you have Leo as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement. But if it doesn't, please don't feel the need to force it. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. This message is going to be for you for the month of July of 2020. Perhaps it can be dealing with some issues that you were facing in the month of January. I don't know. It could be coming back to the forefront. But either way, it's going to be a general reading. So I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to start off pulling you a couple of cards from the Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle just to start us off with the energies, and then we are going to go from there. So give us a few cards for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, and thank you for these messages for Leo. Okay, so, sorry, no one more flipped over. One more, definitely. Okay, so the first card out of the deck that we had was Soothe, Chamomile. Second card was Indigo, Enhance. And the third card was Marshmallow, Adversity. So when I look at these cards, the first thing that I get is, especially with adversity being the first card out, there is going to be some challenges ahead for you that will be presenting themselves in the month of July. And July is going to be the start of Leo season. So for a lot of you, you're going to be dealing with issues surrounding your solar return. This could also be why I said January, because it'll be issues that have been also starting since the beginning of the year. It'll just really all be on your mind as you sort of contemplate where you have been going and where you have come to and where you are and where you are at right now. And I think that as these adversities appear, it's not necessarily going to be, I don't think it's going to be issues or problems that are going to be coming in, as much as they're going to be your reflection on the adversity that already stands in your life. And I think that it's going to be coming up or just being exacerbated during this time so that you can sort of soothe these feelings. It's going to be calling itself to the surface so that you can really address it and, help yourself sort of take that moment to heal that energy. So because it's going to be sort of preparing you for an enhancement, if that makes sense. It's going to be a time of really looking at what's holding you back or what's holding you down, and then giving yourself the time and the space and the energy to really heal from that, or really just take the time and space to really address it and give yourself some love, some nurturing, some calm energy, so that when you do sort of come back to a balanced state and that you aren't necessarily reeling so much from a feeling of adversity, you come back stronger, you come back better than you were before, you come back renewed and enhanced, so that you can attract. At the bottom of the deck we have Violet. And so so that you can attract something new to yourself, something that will be reflective of the vibration that you will therefore then exist in once you sort of enhance yourself. So let's get deeper into this message with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. I love this energy. Leo, they can knock you down, but you have the energy of a lion. You're going to get back up. You're going to keep fighting. Your pride literally can't not stay down. It literally can't not be, look at this, first card out, self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. You have this sort of belief about yourself. And then we have a few more cards, or 3 more cards that popped out. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So with this energy all of here together, it's sort of like you're coming into this space where, especially with this honesty and adversity card, it's like you're coming into this space where the challenges that you may have faced in the past, you know, you can overcome them by having this energy of happiness and this energy of self-esteem, where you lift yourself up and you sort of give yourself this praise, this soothing energy, so that you can continue forward with your discipline, so that you can continue forward to accomplish what you set your mind to, so that you can continue forward to live in your truth and sort of exercise this power and energy about you. And I see that with these different color cards, I love the colors of these cards, because especially with the happiness like this, especially with happiness and soothe here together in chamomile, this is a lot of healing energy, particularly heart chakra healing energy, where you are sort of just opening yourself back up to this energy of everything sort of being okay. And you know, you're really just opening yourself back up to this happiness that can exist from within yourself. And it is especially being fueled by your self-esteem, and also probably your sacral or your solar plexus chakra too, where you, and your root, I would say. And I also would say that your third eye chakra and your crown chakra are big energies here too, that are being stimulated, where you are sort of just coming into this awareness of who you are, what you want within yourself, and really sort of how you can ground within that energy to bring it into you, to sort of raise yourself up to that level where you can accept and open yourself up to that. Excuse my dogs, they love to bark. But let's get into your tarot spread. So messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands inverted. So this energy to me is one of, it's like sort of being, especially with self-esteem here, because to me the Queen of Wands is someone that is very firm in her expression, very confident in that. But when she shows up in the reverse, it almost seems as though she starts to express herself in ways where she may be doing so to seek attention, or she may be doing so just to fill some sort of void that she feels within herself. And this could make her domineering, obsessive, or very controlling, but in a very insecure sort of way. So your insecurities could really be on the forefront, and that could be the adversity that you're facing in the month of July. It could be the triggering of your own insecurities through various circumstances and situations. So let's see what exists here at the root. At the root, we have the Six of Swords. So you're moving forward and you're trying to move on into calmer waters. You're trying to be guided on a path forward through and out of some sort of pain or some sort of loss, or you're just really just trying to move into a state of not having to deal with some sort of chaotic energy or some sort of tumultuous energy. What's feeding this situation is the Ten of Cups. So you're trying to move towards your ultimate fulfillment, your ultimate happiness. That is why whatever this situation is that sort of brings you this tumultuous energy, you understand that that is not sort of in any way linked to this to the Six of Swords, to this Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. This Six of Swords is not in any way linked to this Ten of Cups. I don't feel these energies being connected at all. In fact, I see you're trying to walk away from something so that you can arrive in this energy, once again, of happiness. Your pest in this situation is the Ace of Cups inverted, though. So this could either be a situation in the past where you have lost out on some sort of love, or you missed an opportunity to openly and emotionally connect to something or someone. Or this could be a sort of a disconnect with the love that you feel within yourself, or just a closed off sort of sense from within your heart space. Is your pest in this situation? So I almost see this as just the energy of feeling dejected or disappointed in regards to love in general, just as an energy, as an emotion, just feeling disconnected from that sort of experience, if that's the right word. Just really feeling disconnected from love as a feeling, as an emotion. That's your pest in the situation. You could really be looking at it as something that is just not love is something that is just not present or relevant to you. And then so what's calling the situation to the surface is the Four of Cups inverted. And so to this, I would say, this energy of not really being able to exist in love, it's not really what you want or what you really desire to be in, because what's calling the situation to the surface being the Four of Cups, I'm really seeing that this is you probably wanting to seek something new, or wanting to come out of this space of really feeling dejected. Perhaps your dejection has been because of so much lack that you've received in the past, that's all you could really focus on. You've always been close to love, but it's never really felt like it was something that was present within your life. It was always feeling like it was just beyond your ability to see it. It's always been present, but it necessarily hasn't been present in the 3D space, is what I'm sort of getting. It's something that has been felt for a long time, but not necessarily seen. But I'm seeing that what's calling this to the surface is that you're coming into this space of alignment with yourself, where you can sort of release this energy of the past. You can sort of move out of this lack mindset, and your harvest is the Nine of Pentacles. So, I'm almost seeing this as you are first coming into this state of self-acceptance, recognizing that everything that you want for yourself, you can most definitely have, you can most definitely attract. And that is important, because the most important relationship that you form in this life is your relationship to yourself. And so I see this as you really repairing the relationship that external relationships have caused you to have with yourself. And through this, it's like you're sort of doing a conjoined healing through your internal relationships versus your external relationships. And as you heal one, the other sort of gets healed as well, is what I'm getting. So what you need to cut out in this situation is the Seven of Pentacles. This could be procrastination. This could be simply just sitting by and not really putting in. This could be procrastination. This could be sitting by and not really putting in the effort towards what you want to see grow. But this could also be an impatient sort of feeling of not really recognizing that the same day that the seeds are planted isn't necessarily the same day that the fruit will bear. But I really see this as you just needing to really let go of this impatient sort of energy, or let go. It's like this impatient it's not just an impatient sort of energy, because it's an impatient energy that's characterized by you needing to see proof of a change before you can feel that the change has existed. And by that I mean you've been through these situations and these circumstances with all these previous cards that we've pulled that show that you have been sort of pressed on to feel that you are not worthy, or that you are not aligned with the feeling or the energy of love to come into you. And so what I see with this Seven of Pentacles is something that you need to cut out is, as you sort of heal that energy, because that energy isn't something that's come from you, that energy is something that has been placed upon you through your various experiences in life. As you heal that energy, you must also recognize that it will not necessarily all heal at once. And so if through not being able to see it right now, you cannot maintain your faith and your hope, you need to sort of question why that is. Question what is out of line with you, to where if you don't necessarily see external love coming into you now, why does that trigger you into feeling such a lack of internal love, is what I kind of just got. And so your outcome in this situation is death and rebirth. Ooh la la. So, I dropped it. So you are definitely coming into this space where, and like I just said with that last message, like, why is it that you can be so easily switched into this state of self-deprecation just by not being able to feel love in your external environment? I really feel like this sort of energy is switching up because you're reminding yourself of what you've always known. Because I sort of get this energy here with this Ten of Cups. There's something that you've always known to be true about yourself, and it is that this emotional fulfillment is not something that will be strange to you within this lifetime. This happiness is not something that will be withheld from you in this lifetime, and that you will be able to sort of bring that within yourself. And as you build your self-esteem, as you sort of hone that in, you know that through discipline, through facing discipline, especially being disciplined through this Seven of Pentacles energy, that you will be able to enhance yourself and attract. I dropped the attract card as I was going to try and pick it up and hold it up, and attract what you want into yourself the most. But there is, with this Queen of Wands inverted, and underneath it the Judgment card, of course, and the Three of Cups inverted. So long as you don't, like, as long as it takes you, no, I'm wording this wrong. It may be taking you longer. There may be delays of this energy making itself presented to you within the real world, but you can feel it so deeply within you. But just because it's not here in the real world, you know that it still exists. So do not let it create this narrative within that tells you, or that rather detracts from who you think that you are and who you feel that you need to be, Leo, because I really just sense that you are being called to do a lot of inner healing right now towards how you feel about yourself, and how external circumstances create your inner dialogue, you know, and how you need to really take control of yourself and your inner dialogue, Jesus Christ, with the words in my mouth that can't come out. And you know, just really create that dialogue for yourself and stick to it, and not necessarily let it be swayed, and not let perhaps maybe the not so immediate reflection of it in the real world cause you to believe that it's not true still, yet and still, you know? So that's all I have for you today, Leo. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.